Welcome
I
back to the
go
Bros Podcast. It's your host Alan.
and Jimmy and what it do, baby.
We do season 1, episode 5. We in here.
We in this bitch. Are we in here?
We in here. We in.
Uh,
We in this
We
bitch.
in. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Está bien? ¿Está bien?
Bitch is okay, right? Bitch
Yeah,
is
I guess it's not
these
offensive. I
days.
don't
Bitch is
think.
a good word.
Yeah, yeah.
Get
Or
on the radio.
beaches. How you been, bro?
I've been good, man. Been a little down today. I don't know why.
Down? Why?
Yeah,
Like sad or like upset or mad?
I like my energy was just like low. I
It's
don't.
probably like it's probably because it's gloomy.
I know. You know what? I actually enjoying the gloomy and the
Uh-huh.
breeze because yesterday was nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And you know what I think it was? So
Uh.
my son accidentally left my favorite Crocs outside in the sun. So I
Did
don't
they
know if
shrink?
anybody knows that if you leave your Crocs outside in 100-degree weather, they shrink
Mm-hmm.
and it destroyed them.
What
So
the?
my wife bought me some new ones, but it wasn't the right one. So we went to go take it back today. And
Uh-huh.
they didn't have my favorite Crocs.
Oh,
Snow.
shoot.
So after
It's
that,
different when it's not your favorite. It doesn't feel the same or,
yeah, just and
you
then
know.
they had kind of the ones that I have, but it wasn't the same exact ones.
Mm.
I didn't get anything. I felt bad.
Do you go to the outlets or do you just go
No, I
to a
go to the
Crocs
Crocs
store?
store. We went to the one in Westgate.
Oh, yeah, where people get shot up.
Did we get shot at Westgate?
I don't know. I thought so you said one time.
No, I know somebody got beat up in Westgate. They had a shoot. I
Oh,
think they had a shooting at Arizona Mills.
yeah, I don't go with AZ Mills anymore.
I haven't been there in a while. I live too far anyway, so
Dog, like I see all my cousins, like my native brothers and sisters, so I don't go over there.
oh
Nah, like my wife, like I think it's when we first started dating. They went over. Her and her family went to AZ Mills, and her little brothers and sisters. They're like, "Is that Jimmy? Is that Jimmy's family?" But it's just, a couple of families that had some big ass natives.
yeah.
So, but I haven't been at AZ Mills for a while. I used to be the joint. Like
I
they
used to
had
like going there.
what was it called? GameWorks. GameWorks was the place to be.
GameWorks.
GameWorks. It's like Dave and Buster's, but
Oh,
at
isn't it
AZ
called
Mills.
something else? Something
It's like Tilt.
Studio. Tilt Studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tilt
Yeah.
Studios. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, but I haven't been to the mall in a minute, but I'm not missing the mall. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Too
they
much
killing each
walking.
other. They
I'll
do.
go for some what you call it? Auntie Anne's pretzels or
Oh
Wetzel
yeah.
pretzel. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, me,
That's
my
good.
wife, and my son, we used to like to walk in there, just hang out, window shop, drink
Heck yeah.
some tea or whatever, eat
Some
pretzel.
lemonades.
Yeah, nice hangout spot. It's not a hangout spot no more.
Nah.
You gotta
Nah,
take
if
a
you getting
gun with
shot up,
you gotta take a gun with you and shit now. Like,
you gotta take the blammy.
right? It ain't safe. It ain't safe these days.
Oh, that's funny. Nah. Yeah, I haven't been to a mall in a minute. Don't miss it. Don't miss it at all. But it's
I
cool to
miss
walk
it.
around, I guess. Nah,
What you
but
got going on, man?
no, I'm good, bro. What's today? Sunday? Sunday
Mhm.
night. Yesterday night we had my wife's little sister, Kinsey. So she just turned 15. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, actually. I think I had too much fun.
Yeah.
So, it was good, dude. It was good. It was a lot better than what I was expecting it to be.
Mhm.
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect.
Was that
I
your
just
first
knew
one?
uh the first one I really been like a part of, I guess. I've been to one before, but it was like the real first one where I was kind of incorporated in it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So it was good. It was a lot of fun. My mom drove down from Flagstaff. Shout out my mom for making the drive.
Oh, shout out
Um,
to mom.
yeah, my cousin brother Dale and his family came down. Thank Shout out to them for coming down and experiencing something new. It was good, dude. It was a lot of good. It was a lot of fun. They did dance, do the dances they did was it was good. It was good. I
Yeah.
was really surprised. They're like her name is Emily. So like they're like flipping her over the shoulders, like doing all this and that.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. Like what's that word? Choreography. It was really
Yeah.
good. I remember everyone's like, like just the dance moves that they're doing, and but you gotta remember, like a lot of these kids are like, and they're teenagers, so
Yeah.
there's like you're seeing the stuff they're doing is dancing with the stars, like just
Oh, okay.
doing all the backflips and stuff. So
Yeah.
it was cool, and they had the like little firecrackers going on behind them, and like the
Oh,
smoke, and
okay.
it was really beautiful. It was cool to see and experience, and um, like since I'm Native American, it was a totally different experience than I think a lot of like ethnicities. They have different ways of expressing or showing the coming of age of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I think with the Hispanic culture, it's more of a celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Like our little girl's 15, she's becoming a woman. We gotta celebrate that. But um, as far as being Navajo, they have a ceremony called a Kinata. It's about a 4 or 5 day ceremony, and all she do is work, dude. Not gonna lie, like
What?
and work and run, and so
Right.
it was two different cultures. So it was cool. It was fun. Glad I got to be a part of it and help out. And we had a busy day Saturday
Mm-hmm.
doing the runaround and everything. So it was good, dude. It was good. It was good. I had a lot of fun.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm still recovering from all the fun. So
As long as y'all have fun.
yeah, I wish we could have invited you and your family. I There was a certain limit like on the guests that could be there, so we've uh, it was a big building and we filled up every seat in that building. So
Yeah, I
like
said it
literally
looked like a
every
nice,
table, every seat, everyone had food.
yeah, it looked like a nice venue.
Yeah, it was good. And your boy got down, we got down to Lechona. So all the Hispanics that know the song Lechona, you know
Mm,
what it is. I haven't danced like that actually. It was my first time actually kind of like dancing like that, like getting down and shit.
mm.
It was a lot of fun, dude. Uh, I didn't know I could dance like that, honestly.
Oh, you had a couple of blue moons and you was
I had
dancing.
a I had about 5 mink gloves, so I was feeling it. I was feeling myself, so
See, I
I
told
got
you.
down.
Every time you start drinking, there's a whole different Jimmy.
So it was cool. I think my mom had fun watching us dance. Oh, and after they did all the dancing for the birthday girl for Millie, they're called the chamba. I'm gonna say it wrong. Chambalas, something
Hmm.
like that. It's all the dudes that dance with the quince girl, the birthday girl.
Yeah.
And so after they're done with literally everything, they go pick out like whoever. And my mom got picked out, go dance one of the chambalas. And dude, it was funny. It was funny seeing her. I'd never seen her dance like that, so it was cool. It was cool seeing her dance. And when she was coming back to our table, she was all like, all smiling.
That's
No, it was good though. It was a lot of fun. Um,
cool.
yeah, yeah. So that's what I got going on this weekend. And today we just try to finish the rest of the beer that we brought back this morning. So we failed at finishing it. So
Well, you also have something to fall back on when you off work.
yeah, yes, sir. I brought 4 or 5 cases of beer home early this morning. So
cool.
My mom's like, you got enough to last you for blah, 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 this long? It's like, yeah, it probably
Mhm.
lasts me for a while.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, dude. I wish you guys could have been there, but maybe next time. Hopefully, we got another one coming up in a couple, like in a year, couple years. So we'll
That's
add you guys
cool.
to the guest list.
Yeah, we gonna be there, just chilling.
So other than uh, what did you say? You had something going on other than whatever you had going. Other than that, what's going on with you?
Uh,
You say your energy was kind of off because
yeah, just because that was my favorite. I know a lot of people are like, "Ew, Crocs." Crocs are really comfortable. Like I
yeah,
literally
dude.
didn't wear sneak. I haven't worn sneakers in about a year and a half.
You
I've
just
been
been wearing
wearing
Crocs
Crocs.
though?
Yeah, I have like four pair. My three pair, I have a red one that didn't get destroyed yet, and I have a
Yeah.
black pair. I have it's like a sparkle one, a gray one.
Oh,
And
damn, you got the whole collection.
that's the one that got destroyed. That was my favorite one. And
Oh, okay,
then
okay.
I have another pair. I don't remember what color
Uh-huh.
it was. But they're all destroyed now except the red ones.
Oh, shoot.
So I might have to start wearing sneakers because I can't wear red with everything.
Damn.
So it kind of sucks. But
I do have a pair of Crocs. I do wear them more than I should. I never thought I'd be wearing Crocs, but they're
I
easy,
didn't
slip on,
either.
slip off. Yeah, so
I used to see a lot of nurses wear them and stuff like that, and I'd be like, ew.
yeah.
But you gotta try wearing Crocs. The first time you wear them, there's like these little spiky things in them. But after
Hmm.
a while, you don't feel them anymore, and it's
They
just
kind of
real
like mold to your
comfortable.
feet.
Yeah, they mold to your feet, and
Yeah.
then I don't put them in sports mode. I don't like that because it kind of pushes your feet up onto the top of the shoe, and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
that feeling. So I just leave it in the regular mode, the walking mode.
Walking mode.
Yeah, I call it
Nah.
walking mode.
I gotta get my mom some Crocs. She's like the only person that doesn't have Crocs.
You gotta get her some. What's her
Yeah,
favorite color?
I don't know.
What?
Turquoise,
You
turquoise,
don't know your mom's favorite color?
turquoise, red,
Get her red one.
black. Yeah, I'll get some red ones.
Yeah, get some
Not
red.
like red, but like Sedona red, like red
I don't
rocks.
I don't know if they cover that color.
I don't think so either, but I'll just get her some.
They got some nice ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got some black ones. Like what at the outlets it was like buy one get one free, or buy
Yeah.
one get one half off. I forgot what the deal was, but I got me some. My wife got some, and her little sis or Emily got some at that time, and we
Yeah.
got Devin some. So we got like 4 pairs of Crocs for like $70.
Oh, that's pretty good
Hard to
because
pass that up.
Crocs cost about $50 a piece.
Yeah, yeah. So
You got a
that's
good
when I
deal.
became a Croc guy.
Yeah, Crocs are awesome.
Crocs
And
are awesome.
you gotta try a pair of Crocs. If you haven't had a pair of Crocs yet, you gotta try it. They're
You're
pretty
missing out. If you
Yeah.
think they're like wacky or whatever,
You could wear them to
just
the
try it.
beach. They're more fun when you wear them to the beach or to the pool because you can still get them wet and they dry
Yeah.
easily. You can get the sand out of them easily. They're
What's that?
washable.
What's
Not
that
washable.
like?
Don't put them in the dryer.
What's that like? Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
Don't knock it. Yeah,
I
don't knock
made
it till
fun
you
of
try
it for
it.
a while until I wore them and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh crap, these are comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But other than that, everything's good. Everything's good. I've
That's
been playing Call of Duty for the past couple of hours, buying some
nice,
time.
nice, dude.
It's my
I
favorite.
love some Call of Duty. Have you played the campaign on Modern Warfare 2? The new
I
campaign or the
haven't
new mod?
finished it.
Yeah, it's really good.
I
I
played
really.
half of it and then I just been playing like DMZ.
Oh, okay, okay,
DMZ is
nice.
my favorite.
Okay,
So, yeah.
yeah. I haven't played COD in a while, but it's good. When I play, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
All right.
well,
So what we got in today's news, Mr. Jimmy?
Mr. Jimmy. So What I was gonna say, past like 2, 3 nights, I've been having some wacky dreams, like kind of like waking up and kind of like jumping up and feeling everything around me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having dreams about uh like I don't know what kind of dreams they were, but it feels like death, you know, and just I think like I've been thinking about it a lot. I don't know why, just thinking about it, like what would happen to me and or whoever is here still when I die,
Mm-hmm.
like what would happen to them or what would my legacy be, would they be taken care of, like would my legacy be like my family's taken care of or you know
Mm-hmm.
or what would the events be, how would everything play out after we go or you know um it's weird to think about or kind of talk about because I'm Navajo and my mom tried to raise me to be as a traditional Navajo. So talking about death or thinking about death is a big no. They always say Doda. Doda means no, like a hard no.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just kind of been on my mind lately because a lot of these celebrity people have been kind of passing away, and I had a lot of good friends or childhood friends that I grew up with pass away. Just kind of been thinking about them, and just how would everyone fare once a week once I go? Would my son be okay? Would my child that's on the way be okay?
So
Would everything be okay?
you've been thinking about it and then you started dreaming it, or you started dreaming and then think about it?
Not necessarily dreaming,
Like daydreaming?
more or less thinking about it, and like my dreams kind of lead to it. Not me dying, just I think just the thought of it kind of scares me in a way.
So did you actually dream, like did you dream about it? Why?
I don't remember my dreams, but I remember waking up and um obviously I sleep with my wife, so like I remember like waking up and kind of like feeling for her, like making sure she's there.
Mm-hmm.
um but yeah, it's just I don't know, it's just a weird thing to think. It's been, I guess, on my mind heavy for some reason. I don't know why, but I think my biggest fear is just how you say, not me doing my business while I'm alive and it's kind of screwing over my family once I go.
Well, you're not screwing nobody over. Nobody knows when you're gonna die.
Exactly.
Every-
I think that's my biggest fear, is not knowing when your last day on this earth will be. I think that's what my problem is. Like, you can go walk to the corner store, walk to Circle K, and that might be your last walk. So
So, do
uh
you think that you're living towards your legacy, or is your legacy is something that you're doing right now? Like, is if you could sit there and be like, you know what, I built a legacy, would right now be your legacy, or can you say that?
I think I'm still building towards what I want to end with. I know I've done a lot in my life, so where if I say tomorrow was my last day, like I think I've done enough in my life where people would remember me in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
But I also want to live long enough where like I can see my grandkids and take care of them, or like spoil them the way my wife's parents, the way my mom spoils my son.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's my main goal, is to live that long and live a prosperous life to where I can take care of multiple generations ahead of me, where I can care and take care of. And I think that's my biggest fear, where I'm not able to do that, or I'm unable to do that, where I feel useless in a sense, you know.
Well, you're not useless. You
Well,
provide
not
for your
yet.
family.
Well,
You,
yeah, but
your legacy is what, so you say that right now your legacy is not, obviously it's not fulfilled because you're still living. You want to live a long
yeah, yeah.
life.
Like I've check marked a lot of stuff on my list that I want to check mark before a certain age, I would say, or before I got to a certain point in my life. And as far as like being the youngest and coming from a single mother, I think we, like me and you, we've done a lot with our lives, you know, that
Yeah.
we weren't expected to. Like I went to school on a full scholarship, you know, I bought a home. I started a family, I'm taking care of my family. I'm here, you know, I'm here mentally, physically for my family. I'm not crazy, I guess, you know, so
It's just like a couple of blue moons. It's okay.
just yeah, but um you know, like I know for a fact, like my son and my baby that's gonna be born in November, they're not gonna face the same struggles I faced. You
Yeah.
know, their struggles are gonna be different, but I know for a fact that I'll be there to guide them along their struggles. So
Hmm.
I think that's my main goal of life, is to be there to guide them, and um to be that safety net that they can fall back on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
your legacy, well, like you said, nobody's promised tomorrow. God forbid.
exactly.
But I think you have a legacy now that would, even if you're not here, even if I'm not here, or anybody like that is a dad or a husband, you leave a footprint. You leave a trail
Mhm.
of the things that you've done that people can talk about. You know, your dad was this, he was really nice, he provided for you.
Yeah,
And even if like your newborn was to be born and they heard about you, seen pictures like, oh, my dad, he loved to do this and he loved to do that. I'm gonna follow in his footsteps, make him
right.
proud. Like, even if they never met you or they don't remember you, or you know,
Yeah,
too young, they still hear those footprints that you left behind, and something's gonna fall off on it. Like, they're gonna want to do something that you've done just because it's in their blood.
yeah.
So just because I would I would just like how you're pondering like what would be like what would be
My footprint, your
footprint.
footprint. Yeah,
You've done enough now to leave that footprint. So you're not putting a burden on nobody. Everybody,
exactly.
I feel like, is strong enough to understand, like, you know what, I accept what happened,
Hmm.
blah blah blah, and you know we're gonna make sure that his kids gonna know who he was. We got plenty of
Right.
pictures, everything that he's done. We're gonna
Yeah.
pass down and make sure that he lives on. You know,
Right.
so when I do stuff like that, like I always ponder about stuff because it's normal.
Hmm.
I think it's normal. I would also think about the great things that I've done so far, and that kind of
Exactly.
like teeters every negative thought that I might have had. You know?
Right. I think the main reason why I was like, I've been thinking about stuff, that kind of stuff, death and like my legacy, is just the quince, because it's kind of a big deal in the Hispanic culture, Mexican culture, the quince, when a girl becomes a woman. And like uh my wife's little sister Emily, her dad, when they were dancing, she was crying, and I know that's something that she's gonna remember like for the rest of her life, the father and daughter dance, you know.
Hmm.
So i I think that's what kind of jump started a lot of this thinking. Like I want to have that moment with my kids, you know, like there's always going to be that one something they'll oh yeah, like me and my dad did this, or
Yeah,
something positive that they can think about or um, remember, like have a remembrance of their father or their mother.
yeah,
So, but yeah, but I don't know why it's just past like this past week, just just on my head, but it's all good. I think I'm good now after the party. So after
yeah,
everything's said and done, like I'm okay. Like I know I'm a good dude. I have good
yeah,
intentions for everybody. I wish everyone the best. I wish everyone a healthy, prosperous life. I don't have any ill will against anybody. So
mm-hmm.
I think that's the way I'll try to continue my life. Just positive. I sounds dumb, but positive vibes.
Yeah,
Just I wish everyone the best, but I'll do what I need to do to take care of me and my family, or my family and I. You know.
yeah,
So, but yeah,
yeah. You do it naturally, man. Just keep doing what
yeah,
you're doing. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
I
You got
think
any?
the only thing, so I was kind of the opposite.
Mm,
So last year we was living at the RV park,
yeah.
and right maybe a week before Thanksgiving
Uh-huh.
was a truck that was driving down the road because in that RV park that we was living in, there's
Mm,
a lot of kids, not many places except kids.
yeah.
So there's like 50 kids that run through the street all the time.
Mm,
And this truck was riding down the side of the road like really quick.
mm,
And he hit this kid off his bike
uh-huh.
and he killed him in the
Oh,
RV park.
in
Like
our
literally like eight, maybe eight trailers down from us.
yeah.
And all I could hear, like I went outside, my wife was like, Alan, I think something happened down the street. And I said,
Uh-huh.
okay, so I went outside and looked, and all you hear is this guy like over his child. And the ambulance is there, he was over his child. He's like, Ronnie, get up. Ronnie,
Yeah.
wake up. Ronnie, wake up. And he never woke up.
Damn.
And like I always think like, damn, what was that? What was that was my child? What if that was me?
Yeah.
How would I feel? Like I would probably be devastated.
Because as a parent, I think every parent thinks your child is supposed to outlive you. It's never supposed
Yeah,
to be you living outlive your children.
yeah.
So, and they're probably young, so they had so much life still to experience, to
He
live.
was like
And
5.
yeah, see that. Yeah,
It
that's
was
just a
terrible.
baby. That's just a baby.
And
5 years go by fast. It's not a lot of time.
I always think about like I used to. I'd be like, damn, what if that
Mhm.
was my kid, or
What if that was Isaac?
what if
Or
that was Isaac, and I had to watch him die like that? Like that would devastate me, you know?
that's I don't think that's something you would, for me, I don't think that's something you would ever overcome. I think you learn to cope with it,
Yeah,
but I think me personally, I don't think it's something I would ever be able to get over.
yeah,
Because as a father or as a parent, you're there to protect your kids. Like I said earlier, guide them, protect them
yeah,
through whatever um situations they come across or difficulties in life. So, and before I had my son, my mom told me, my wife, like, there's just some things you're not going to be able to care for, or take care of for your son. It's just you're gonna have to let him go through it, go through those growing pains, or go through their sickness.
yeah. It doesn't matter what
the
you tell your
the
son,
only thing you can
even
do
when
is
he grow up. Like if he decides he's gonna be doing something bad that he ain't supposed to do, and you already got
mm,
how to, not to do it, and he does it anyway, then he has to suffer the consequences.
yeah. It's like me growing up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I got brought home by the police a couple times, like doing stuff I shouldn't be
Mhm.
doing. So I had to call my mom more than once. Hey, uh, Flagstaff Police Department got me. Can you come get me? So.
Yeah.
But I definitely learned from those mistakes, and hopefully my son doesn't have to. I don't have to get that phone call like, hey, police department got me, come get me, like,
Yeah.
So. But yeah, that's just been on my mind for some reason. But I think I'm good now. I don't know why. It was just something I've been thinking about. So.
I hear you. Mm.
Did you bring anything today? Anything
Which one?
interesting? Breaking news?
Yeah, I
Donald
got
Trump
two
go to jail
news.
yet?
I got two news, but I'm gonna go with this one because it's a little interesting. So
Yeah.
hold on, let me pull it up real quick. So there was this lady,
Uh-huh.
she went out and she had her sister babysit, right?
Hmm.
So she comes home and her sister is breastfeeding her baby. And so the lady called the cops on her sister,
Oh, okay.
and then
I was
the
gonna say, were you watching like a porn, like my
no,
stepsister? Doing some research on the hub,
and then the cops said there was nothing they could do about it.
Yeah.
So, what would you do, right, if
Uh-huh.
you decide you was gonna leave your child with, let's just say, your sister, and you come home and Devin's being breastfeeded by your sister?
Uh, I mean, like now, sorry, sister, sorry, love you, but like you too old to be breastfeeding. So if like, I walk in and you doing that shit, that's weird. I'm like, what are you doing?
She say, "I'm just
Um,
breastfeeding. You just need a little milk."
like I know she ain't got no milk in them chichis. So like, what are you doing? But if she was at the age where she could, feed a baby, I'd be like, what are you doing?
This
Why are you
is like
acting
the
out like
weirdest
that?
situation ever.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of like when I get home from work after a 10-hour day, see her in the living room,
Yeah,
just
you get home
like
and
Devin's just straight on the
Devin's
nip.
cradled in your sister's arms and her boobie out, and the boobie is.
Yeah.
And she
I'm
says,
like,
"Hi, Jimmy." Just feeding Devin. He'll be okay for the rest of the night.
no, get him off the tit. Oh, wait, don't do that. He might not like it. He's gonna get sick now.
It's gonna get
you know,
sick.
yeah, like they probably have
He's
different
gonna have
milk. The mom
diarrhea.
and like they have different like milk tastes. No, dude, I'll be so mad at my sister. I'm like, bro, just don't be weird.
Would you call the cops on her?
I wouldn't call the cops, but I'd be pissed.
Would you kick her out?
I don't know, dude. Since she'll be at my house, she has like her own room when she flies down. So I'm like, go to your room. You
Oh
know,
my god.
give me my kid back. Like, what do you think you're doing? No, that's weird. I don't think I would appreciate that. That's weird, dude. That's like that's like pedo tendencies.
Uh-huh.
Like that's like someone wishing they had a kid and they're like, you know,
Yeah, I
living
think
off
so
someone
too.
else's life, living through someone else's life. That's weird, dude. That
But that means she had a kid. She just had a kid too.
my sister.
No, not your sister.
I
But it's
was like, when she have a kid?
well, she had to have a kid around the same time. She's still breastfeeding.
No, that's weird, dude. Fuck that. That's
And then I
weird.
think you can breastfeed until like 4 years. No,
48
3 years,
months.
4 years. Because there's some people that still breastfeed when they're
Uh-huh.
like 5.
Oh, okay.
But I
No,
don't, I don't, I don't know.
that's weird, dog. No,
Don't
I'm
quote me on
good.
that, guys. I don't know.
No,
But
that's
I know
weird.
there's like kids that shouldn't be breastfed
But they still
at a
are.
certain age, and they still are.
It's
They're like
kind of like,
running, walking, and talking, and they're still being breastfed. I
what's
don't know.
that movie? Grown Ups, the first one.
Hmm.
The kid's like he's breastfeeding off his mom, and Kevin James like, is it Kevin? No, no, no. It's Chris Rock. He's like, how old is your kid? And Kevin James saying, oh, he's 48 months.
Oh, I remember
He's
that
like,
movie.
yeah, yeah. He's like, four? Then he's like, yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't. That's terrible.
Nah, that's
Um,
weird. That's pedophile tendencies.
yeah, I had to get that out of there. Get that out.
That's
All
weird,
right,
dog.
what you got?
What I just the Kinsey, my little well, dilemma about my legacy and stuff.
You got no
Um,
news?
no news. Donald Trump's not in jail yet, so
All right, I got one more.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's about a butt. Okay, are you ready?
Not the butt.
So there's this guy who was going around in the mall
Uh-huh.
sniffing females' butts. So
Even
they'll
they smell
walk
like,
them. Huh?
even if they smell like shit.
Well, I don't know if they smell like shit or not, but I'm sure he smells some foul stuff at some point. But he's going around
Wait, where's
and
this at?
act like you walk behind them, and then
Uh-huh.
he'll duck down and go.
What the?
And he was doing that. So they called the cops on him, and the cops said, well, he didn't do anything. He never
Uh-huh.
assaulted anybody or anything like that. So they let him go to
What the
continue
heck?
to sniff butts.
Where's this at?
I don't remember where it was.
You gotta find out, dude, what state it was, because it depends what state it is. If it's Florida, not surprised.
It was probably LA.
LA is trash, dude.
LA got that rule now. You can do anything and not get in trouble.
I know everything's legal there. Dude, I hate LA. I did a detail in LA during Christmas a couple years ago for the post office.
Mhm.
I already didn't like LA because the Lakers, because I'm a Suns fan. The Lakers are like
Suns is
the
trash.
LA is trash, dog. Like, so when I was in LA doing my detail, everything's to the door, or you gotta walk in, which just means that every piece of mail you have to take to the door or walk inside if it's a house, apartment, business. And so they had us working from 6 a.m. till shit, pretty much 11 midnight at night. We're delivering 2 routes in one day. And I got done early, so I had to go pick up half a route, and it was a business route off of Crenshaw Boulevard.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I ever been scared, like legit scared.
well, this ain't the
Cause
90s. Things a little different now.
I'm 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 bigger than most guys. I'm about like 6'1", 6'2", so I'm not mean. I'm a big baby, but most people don't know that.
Hmm.
So this dude, I'm just trying to deliver some mail. Just trying to work, trying to go back to my hotel room so I can go to sleep. This guy, he takes off his shirt, takes off his pants, takes off his chonies. So he's just bareback, you know. He walks into the liquor store, does a beer run, grabs his clothes, and takes off, dude. And I skipped that business. I didn't deliver the mail. Maybe I don't remember if they had mail or not, but
Not like it's your
that
turn
was that
anyway.
was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life, dude. Like, weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in person. Someone take off their clothes just to do a beer run, take a couple bottles of liquor, maybe a case of beer. Yeah, and I stood there watching the whole thing, and he ran out of the liquor store bareback, seen ass and everything.
My man Jimmy watched him, the booty cheek slap down the street. That's what he did.
And so I went inside. did you already call the cops? He's like, yeah, they're on their way. I'm like, okay.
You gonna get there. I don't care.
It was just,
Yeah.
LA is a totally different beast than Phoenix, than downtown Phoenix or Phoenix in general. LA is, I don't like LA, dude. It's just trash. I don't know. I mean, if you live in LA, sorry, but I'm not a big fan of it.
Most
The
people in
high,
LA don't even like LA.
the highway lanes are too small. There's trash everywhere. Hollywood Boulevard's trash. Bunch of homeless people.
I
It's
haven't
too
been there.
expensive to live there, just. And I seen that movie 2012. So if there's a tsunami, you guys are screwed.
It did even it is if
If
Yellowstone decides to erupt, then screwed.
Yeah, the San Andreas Fault or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm good, bro.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a break and Jimmy's gonna reflect on watching this man's booty cheeks fly down the street.
Yeah, dude, it's bouncing and everything.
We'll be right back. All right, we're back. What's going on, y'all?
Not much, man. I'm just chilling, chilling, killing, chilling. Not killing, just chilling.
Yeah, I hope you're not killing. He's not killing nothing. Don't.
I do got my hood on tonight, so because I don't have a hat.
He thinks he's in LA, but it's okay.
I'm still not. I have LA vibes sometimes. So you want
Next up, Jimmy?
You want to go to the man? So we changed it to man to man. Do you want to go to
so
that?
we don't want to do men's corner anymore. I decided it sounded a little childish.
Man's
Y'all let me know what y'all think.
man to
But
man.
we decided to change it to man, because
Yeah.
you talk to man whenever you want to talk to your friend about something, or give him advice about something. You'd be like, man to man. Blah, blah,
This
blah.
is what's up.
Yeah, so that's why we're gonna change it to man to man.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is our segment of man to man, man to man.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, Jimmy, you have a topic for man to man.
I do actually. So weird thing today. Well, not weird. Just I didn't think too much of it. I should have, but I didn't. Once your boy gets a couple of blue moons, couple of Modelo's, couple of Michelob's, you start acting wild. You know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, my Espanol is getting better, so I can generally understand a conversation. And we're visiting my wife's family today after the quince, just having a good time. And they were talking about a chick with I think a BBL, something like that. And my wife's dad was like, "No, Jimmy was looking." I was like, "No, no, 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 it wasn't. I was recording. I wasn't recording that. But he did this impersonation. Like I was recording something else, but I was looking at something else. So my camera was pointing at something, but I was looking at something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I started laughing, and I was like, "I hate that way." And as far as I knew, way was like, is like, "Shut up, homie," like, "What's up, homie?" Like, "Get boss that way." But I honestly did not know. My bad. But I honestly did not know you can't call your father-in-law or your saguaros, your in-laws, like way, or so he didn't get mad. He just knew I was playing. But a family friend was just she was rolling, dude. It was kind of funny, but I honestly kind of felt bad. I didn't mean it in a bad way. I was just, having a good time. But because I view him as almost a father figure. He's a good dude. He's there for his family and does everything a dad's supposed to do. He works hard. Every dollar he makes is for his family. Nothing's for him. It's all for his family. My son, his grandson, and he babysits. He does what he needs to do. gets
Mm-hmm.
up early, you know, the real traditional Hispanic dad, you know, gets up early, gets off late.
Mm-hmm.
Mad props to him, real hard worker. But um, I felt kind of bad because I view him as a father, and then I realized like I have a lot of friends or people that I look up to that's kind of father figure. And what I realized is when I piece all those people together, you know, they kind of make what I would think is a father, you know, a good father. Because it probably sounds old, but you know, me and you, we didn't have great dads in our lives, so
Mm-hmm.
so I think every man that's around me that I keep close to me is I pull something from each of from like say you, one of my friends Kirby, one of my friends Patrick, my brother Dale, you know, Marisol's
Mm-hmm.
dad, my father-in-law. You know, I take a little bit of everything, kind of uh make my own uh like kind of father figure, like what kind of man I need to be for my family, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just curious if you ever did that, or if there was someone that wasn't your father that you viewed as a father figure, or someone you held near and dear that you always went to advice for, as far as like kind of like what I did when I first found out Marisol was pregnant with Devin. Like when I told you, I was like, hey, like I'm expecting my first kid. What do I do, or what do I need to expect? You know, or I need some words of encouragement.
Yeah. Um, I didn't really have many people that were older than me
Hmm.
that I spoke to a lot.
Yeah,
So a lot of people like my age, which I didn't really tell much to, or I didn't really talk to them about much stuff.
yeah,
Um, like even when I was having my son, I think the only person that knew was like my mom and stuff like that.
yeah. Like your
So
mom, your sister, maybe.
yeah, my sister, and then everybody else is just, I didn't say anything really.
Uh huh. Okay.
Um, if I did meet somebody, it was usually like a stranger.
Uh
I
huh.
like to see how people interact with their kids.
Yeah.
And I also like take a lot of my mold that my mom would show me and things that
Yeah.
she did with me and stuff like that. And then I took all the negative stuff that
Mhm.
I would have had with my dad, and then I would change
Not do
that.
those.
I would not
Yeah.
do those, but I would do something more positive. Like a lot of the things I do with Isaac, never done. I would that never even it never like you said, nothing never the things that we do with our kids never really happen to us. So we want to strive
Hmm.
for, you know, our kids now. Like my
Hmm.
dad wasn't around. I want to be there for Isaac. We took him to Disney World. We took him halfway around the world, which is something I would never even think of doing. And
Yeah.
we give him a lot of the things that we was never given. So
Yeah.
I think that came from just like a mental thing with me. Like I said, a lot of the things that I take is mainly from my mom, and then a lot of the other stuff was
It's just kind of what you
like
seen
a
around, or like what you
negative,
observed.
what I observe, and turning a negative into a positive.
Yeah. Because I think for me, I have a couple close friends like you met them, you,
Mhm.
Kirby, Patrick, and my brother Dale, I think, and my brother Shorty. I think I take my mold is kind of all off you guys as far as being a father. Because like you have that calmness to you, you know, when you talk to Isaac, like you're just calm. Um and I would say with Kirby, he's very forthright, but not in a he's stern, but not in a negative way, you know, with his kids. And
Mhm.
he's very he has that patience, you know.
Mhm.
He's very I think he says he's not patient, but I think with his kids he is. I see that he shows them. He takes the time to show them stuff, and like with you, with your son, you take the time to wherever he needs, wherever he has trouble with, you take the time to show him. And
Mm,
with my brother Dale, he has a daughter, and he's very loving. You know, he's uh, how would you say? He's just loving. You know, he's his daughter has him wrapped around his finger. You know, pretty much. I
mm-hmm,
think that's how you would say it. You know, he's patient with her. He shows her what a man should be. You know, um, and with my brother Shorty, he's hardworking. Um, he has that calmness to him. You know, I've never seen him frustrated or upset with his kids. He always has that calmness. Like they can run to him if any problems arise. You know, so.
mm-hmm.
And with my wife's dad, he's like I said earlier, he's hardworking and he's there for his kids, and he's like the backbone of their family. You know, like if something needs to be done, he'll find any way to get what needs to be done. You know, and I think that's the same with all of you guys that I take my mold from. So yeah, so but yeah, I think for me, I take a little piece from everybody. You know, take my pieces, and also a big part, you know, just kind of from what I grew up with, and
Mm-hmm.
just learn from everything, learn from everyone, take everyone's advice, you know. So, well,
Yeah,
that's it, I think.
yeah. Trust my
But
son, he wasn't no, he never had a terrible tooth. He's kind of like
uh,
a don't listen 6 and 7. That's basically what it is with him right now. You tell him one thing, he's like,
he's like, what?
uh, go wash up. But then I gotta yell at him and stuff like that. So, I mean, I told my wife, I was like, he's 7. We're gonna have to deal with it at some point where he's just a case every now and then. And then she was like, yeah, I guess so.
My son is figuring out if he can get you to smile, he thinks it's okay. You know, he's
He thinks he's a charmer, huh?
yeah, he is actually he charms everybody, dude. He's if he can get you to smile, he thinks it's okay. So I think that's the hardest part. Um, if he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing and he's laughing and oh that's cute, but it's definitely something he's not supposed to be doing. So um no, but he's figuring it out what he can get away with and what he can't. So it's funny to see that in him, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. Uh,
you bring anything for the man to man, Imano,
no, I
Imano.
think that's good. But I do want to say to the men, stop letting your child trauma as far as like you didn't have a dad in your life and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that pass on to your next generation or your relationships.
Yeah.
Start a chain, and the
Yeah.
chain is going to screw up your relationship. It's going to screw up the person that you with. It's going to screw up your kids because you're not in their life. And you just keep blaming stuff on what you
Your
did in
trauma
the past. You need to
heal or
really think about, not just think, but pray and try to release a lot of that because you have to
mm-hmm.
be better for your offspring. You got to be better for the person that you with and not keep bringing that trauma into different relationships,
Right.
starting relationships with kids, and you don't define to be there because of your trauma. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
my dad, he wasn't in my life, so this is why I act like that. That's bullshit at this point.
Yeah, you're old enough to
Sorry to
know
say that. It's
what's
bullshit.
you're old
You
enough to
need
know
to,
what's right and wrong.
right. You need to really sit down and figure out how to turn your negative into a positive. If you don't want your kids growing up the same way that you grew up, and you
Ain't
watched your mom be a single mom, and you don't want that for your wife or your whoever, and then show them the better way. Do it better. Do the opposite of what your
do
dad.
better.
Do better. That's it. Just do better.
No, that's the thing my mom and my brother Dale told me before my son Devin was here. Um, even though they're babies and people might not think there's a lot going on in their head, but you gotta remember your kids are always watching. They watch how you react to
Yeah,
to certain
definitely.
situations. They see how you treat your wife. They see how you treat your husband. They see how you react under stressful situations, how you handle different situations, you know,
Hmm.
and how you treat one another, how you treat other people, how you treat, you know, even waiters, you know, how you treat
Hmm.
animals at a young
Hmm.
age. They definitely do take all that in. They, you know, if you're acting out or if you're yelling all the time, they're gonna pick that up and they're gonna think it's
Yeah.
okay, or they're gonna think that's how you're supposed to
Hmm.
cope with certain situations. So definitely appreciate, you know, my brother and my mom sitting down and talking to me about uh, how I conduct myself, how I carry myself will have a big reflection on my son, you know, or any of
Hmm.
my kids, or you know. So remember that they're always watching.
Yeah, very,
Those little eyes
very
are always
smart.
watching.
You might
Yeah.
not think that they know certain words and how to use them, but they
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
They do. And the reason why you don't hear them say it is because they know they ain't supposed to and they know that it's wrong, but they know
Yeah.
exactly how to use it. So trust me. Just be mindful of what y'all do and how y'all start relationships and kids and whatnot. So that's what I wanted to say about that.
Yes, sir. Alright. You got anything else, or we
Ah,
good
I
for the
think
man to
yeah.
man?
Well, man to man.
For man.
Man to man. Tell me what y'all think about our man to man. Let us know your comments and uh, tell us what you think and
Okay,
how.
okay. Wait. Quick question. Quick question.
Yep.
If you can't grow armpit hair, does that not make you a man?
No, because I shaved mine.
You shave yours
Yep.
to be more aerodynamic, or
No, because I just don't like armpit hair too much. If it's short, like
uh-huh.
that short, then
So you
that's
don't got like
okay.
a little fro like right
No.
here.
How you gonna put deodorant on? The deodorant is not gonna it's not gonna do anything.
Oh, true. I didn't even think about it. Okay, like me as a native dude, or I guess as a Navajo, we don't grow a lot of facial hair. Like, you know, I got this little like stubble right here on my
Yeah.
mustache and this little on my chin, and
Mm-hmm.
same thing goes to my armpits. You know, I don't got a whole lot of hair there, so I ain't gotta worry about shaving or anything like that. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's just some people, oh, that's all you got. I'm like, yeah, dog. Like, it's not my fault. I can't help it.
No, I'm not really a big hairy I don't like hair, a lot of hair.
I feel
Like
like
my
hair is
mom,
a
she
pain in
wants
the
me to
ass.
grow. My mom, she wants me to grow like a beard or like is that a beard? Like one of those big beards.
Like James
I
Harden.
hate that. I don't like that.
Nah,
Uh-uh. I
true,
like being
true.
clean. I like a goatee and
Yeah,
real short. I don't like all that facial hair.
for sure, for sure.
It's not a thing I like. No. Yep.
That's
Don't
all
like
I
the
got.
facial hair.
That's all I got for today. You got any shout outs before we close this one up?
I got shout outs. Shout outs to KFC. Shout out to Popeyes.
Oh, I shouldn't
Church
have asked.
chicken. Church chicken can suck a dick.
They have good biscuits, bro, and better chicken than KFC
Nah,
and,
don't,
and
no,
Popeyes.
no, not at all. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the big old Jimmy, Big Blue Moon.
Big Blue.
Shout out to anybody who's out there making that money at this time because it's about 10:54 at night on a Sunday. If you got to work the weekend, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's listening.
Yeah, dude.
We're on a huge squad right now. We got a lot of listeners.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. Bigger turnout than I thought it was gonna be. Thank you for everyone listening or just got us on repeat or whatever you got going on, but appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that I told about to just take a peek, take a listen, follow, appreciate it. It's very uplifting to see how many supporters we got. So thank you. Appreciate it.
And if y'all got any questions or advice that you want us to, or if you want us to put your question on our podcast, if you got something that you want to ask us, we'll definitely answer. Let us know what that is, and we'll take care of it.
For sure.
And we gotta start going live. I think episode 10 will go live. 10.
I'm kind of shy.
You already do that? You're already on YouTube?
I'm just playing. No, I got a couple shout out.
Twitch.
Say what? Twitch?
We'll start a Twitch. Go online on Twitch.
Send me some bucks on Twitch. I gotta buy some milk, some leche for my kid. He drinks a lot of it.
Yeah, I bet he do.
Yeah, I'm like a big boy. He's a big kid. Shout out my wife's family for getting the quince and everything. It was a good time. Shout out to her family that flew in from North Carolina, from Charlotte. Whoop, whoop. They had a good time too. Shout out my mom for supporting everything, our endeavors and supporting this podcast and giving me too hard time about the stuff I say,
What?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She didn't say nothing
You lied.
yet. Nothing yet. We'll save that for another time.
She said something?
No, she didn't say anything. She's like, just keep it up, keep going, do you, be you. As long as you're having fun.
Something.
No, she didn't. Not even lying. She probably say something about the banana, but it's okay.
Oh, she didn't hear that one yet?
No, she's still working her way to it. I've been getting a lot of flack for that, but shout out my wife for letting me pursue anything, supporting me and stuff, or supporting me. And shout out Little Caesars, dude.
Yo, Caesars
they made us 15 pizzas on the dot.
Nice.
15 pizzas on the dot. So
shout out Little Caesars. Y'all be doing y'all thing. Y'all don't ever get it wrong.
No. Shout out McDonald's sweet tea.
They still sell that?
Yeah, that's goated for $1.29. It used to be $1, but inflation. So
wow.
Any other sweet tea is like $3-4. Raising Cane's is like $3 for a large. Church's is like $3 for a large. Popeyes is $4, $5 for a large, and that should be watery as fuck.
How much QT charge?
I don't get sweet tea from QT. That's weird.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's like
QT has everything. They got slushies, like 10 different kind of.
Okay. No. Because they got everything doesn't mean it's good.
The slushies is good. It's better than 7-Eleven.
I never had a bad slushie. I'm talking about sweet tea.
Okay. You said you can't trust everything. I'm gonna try the sweet tea and I'm gonna let you know how it was.
I think it's I had it before. But shout out McDonald's sweet tea, $1.29. It's always good. It always hits the spot unless it's watery, but I don't know. Sweet tea always has pretty good though.
You can't mess up
Woohoo.
that mixture.
Yeah, it's hard to mess that up. And shout out hot coffee. Coffee is bomb. Cafecita coffee, you know where it is.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't know.
Dude,
My
I
wife
love
drinks it.
your wife drink? I love coffee, dude. I get iced coffee, hot coffee, you know.
I shout out to Ghost Energy Drink. That
Oh,
stuff is good.
that's not good. It's not good for you.
Yes, it is. It's better than Red Bull.
Anything's better than Red Bull.
See, I'm not getting paid for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I drink it when I can. Ghost Energy Drink does not have sugar in it. It doesn't have those side effects that you get when you drink Red Bull, and after 4 hours you want to die and stuff like that. Like it makes you crash. They don't have
It's all
anything like
fake.
that.
Fake
Huh?
news. It's
It's
all
not
fake.
fake news.
That's why.
Well, people when I go to QT in the morning, all the construction workers they picking up Red Bulls and Monsters, and I'm like, dude,
Monsters? No, no, no,
you
no.
gonna
Don't bring
freaking
monsters to the
do you
monster.
know how much sugar is in that stuff? Like this much sugar. The whole thing you might as well just drink sugar at that point.
Well, because Monster is real. That's why you're
No, it
drinking.
ain't
I don't
real.
know what you're drinking. You're drinking like
Do you know the
fake
little
juice.
symbol on the Monster Energy drink, the M? That's not an M. That's actually 666 in Hebrew.
Yeah. I'm on demon time. That's why.
Demon time.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Not for me.
I don't drink that. My wife don't let me drink energy drinks. She's like, only coffee, only. I bet.
Well, I can't.
She said it's bad for you, so I don't know.
I try not to drink. My wife drinks it. She likes it. I try it. I don't think I could get accustomed to drinking.
Coffee?
Yeah.
How can you not like coffee? Coffee's delicious.
Coffee is delicious. It's just, I don't know. It's just not for me.
I
I
grew up
can drink it
drinking
every
coffee.
once. Iced coffee is good. I just don't really.
You're not a coffee guy.
I like Gatorade and stuff like that.
Ghost energy drinks, that's not real, but it's cool.
Gatorade's real.
No, I'm talking about Ghost, the Ghost energy drinks you're talking about.
Yeah, Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fake, but you're cool still.
So do you know? Okay. So do you want to say that? Did you know that coffee has roaches in it? Did you know that?
No roaches. I never seen
Yes,
a
there
roach
is.
in my.
They ground
my-
roaches in there too, by mistake.
Well, roaches are good then. Cucaracha, they're good. Give me energy. Make me feel good about myself.
They make
For a
you feel,
couple
roaches
hours.
make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, I'm all caffeinated and stuff, so. I guarantee it, there's worse things in that ghost energy drink than there is in coffee, even if there's roaches in coffee that are all grounded up.
Well, I guess
At least roaches are natural.
that's true. There's a lot of protein in roaches.
See.
I just can't get into the coffee thing. I don't
See,
know.
I'm getting protein and caffeine.
I wouldn't say you're getting a lot of protein.
Boom.
Don't push it. You're just getting some caffeine and roach legs.
Well, roach legs are good.
Some liquefied roach legs.
All right, you ready to call it?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
All right, I'm done with my shout outs. Shout out everybody.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah. Shout out Phoenix Suns. It's their year 2024, 2023, 2024. Yeah. It's our year, baby.
We almost there.
All right, man. We'll talk to you guys later, I guess.
See you later.
Later.
Till next time.
Hasta.